Well, let's move on to the story today from the world of cricket that Ben Stokes has decided to sit out this summer's T20 World Cup to get even fitter and hopefully become the all-rounder he says that he wants to be. He'll turn out for Durham, which is music to the ears of our next guest. I think live from the Riverbank this afternoon. It is former England fast bowler Steve Harmison. Hi, Steve.
Afternoon, boys. How are we doing?
Not bad. You caught anything today?
No. I'm not a fisherman. I'm a golfer.
Sorry. I'm getting confused. It was somebody else who was coming on who was fishing. I thought
my golf course resembles a fishing lake, to be fair. Poor director of golf, Graham Chambers, wow, what a job he's had, as well as rest of the golf courses, because I have looked like that. But no, Durham, another one by the riverside.
Yes.
And it's going to be nice to see Ben Stokes represent Durham. And it's a decision I welcome. I really do.
Yeah.
I think Ben Stokes has been probably 80% of the all-rounder in the last 2 or 3 years, and selflessly because the good of English cricket and the good of the England cricket team, because we can't do without him. I think for this short period, I think we need to get him fit. And if we get him fit, I think this is the first initial steps that we are getting ready for Australia away. But I think that's the biggest thing I can take out of this. This is the first step for England Test team to say, all right, we're going to get our best all-rounder. We're going to find a combination of team, whatever it is, fast bowlers, spin bowlers, batting unit, whatever. But we have to have our talisman fit and firing. And for me, this is the first sign, and I'm pleased.
Harmy, you said there, obviously he's had his knee problems and he wants to get back to being the world-class all-rounder that he is on the bowling side of it. So basically he's going to use Durham in a nice way, more for his bowling than his batting?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I can't see Durham batting at number 11, but...
But he needs overs, doesn't he? He needs to get overs under his belt.
Yeah, I totally agree. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be clever there, Perry. I was just trying... No way in the world that Durham would sort of say, right, you can come and bowl 4 overs, but that's about it. I think Durham will... It's more the intensity that he brings to the game. He's going to come in and lift the standards in the Durham dressing room, which, as of last year, was at an all-time high anyway. Ryan Campbell and Scott Borthwick had Durham and getting promoted and won the division by a canter. And now they're going in with the big teams, and to have even if it's just for 2 games, Ben Stokes around the dressing room in the build-up, I think that's massive. And I think from Ben's point of view, can he get 10 overs in an innings? Can he get 12 overs in an innings? Can he get 16 overs in an innings? Because the one thing about Ben, when it comes to the test match, and if he feels fully fit, he'll bowl 15 overs in a spell if he feels that's the right thing to do. So I think he needs to sort of work up his work rate. And I think from a Durham point of view, wow, what a bonus that is. Potentially have England's one of England's greatest all-rounders playing 2 or 3 games, and county cricket as well. Brook's going to play a lot of cricket. Root's going to play a lot of cricket. There's some big hitters playing county championship cricket in them first 7 games, and it's going to be great to see for the members around the country.
Do you know what I think as well? The members, but the young kids that love their cricket can go. I can remember at the county ground when Essex play in Chelmsford. I can remember seeing Viv Richards walk out. I think it was for Glamorgan actually. And as a young kid, just looking and thinking, wow, he's walked out, he's got his collar turned up, he's got his arm under his back, no, protective gear on whatsoever. That stays in my mind, to see. And Ben Stokes is a great. So to see a great, those young kids, the inspiration that can give to them, you can't buy that.
You can't buy that. And it's huge. I mentioned 2 or 3 other players there, but you can get close to these players in first class when they're playing first-class cricket for Durham and for Yorkshire and for Somerset. Whoever, you can literally touch them. You can get on the field, you can walk past them, have a conversation with them, and what you realise is these are iconic figures of English cricket. I've mentioned 2 there in Root and Stokes, but they're great people as well. Ben Stokes is, I've just seen Joe Root walk off the field after getting 100, getting out and giving his batting gloves to a young kid who's sitting in the front row as he's walking past them. We've got some great ambassadors for our game, play cricket for England and for these counties, and to be able to get up close and personal, like you just said there, Perry, that there inspires young people to go and watch the game and to want to be the next Ben Stokes, because I'm sure Ben Stokes looked at someone like Andrew Flintoff looked at Surrey and Botham. Getting close to them is what makes that little bit more special when you see them when you're eyes close up and you see how good these lads are.
No, the old Durham chief exec's going to be chuffed, isn't he, for county championship games and what turnout you'd normally get at the Riverside, but Ben will put a few thousand on the gate. But Tim Wigmore from the Telegraph cricket writer, Harmy, was tweeting earlier on, we might as well kind of look at who could benefit from Ben Stokes not being there. He said, for him, he said it's a blow, but it reduces the logjam in the middle order and means that someone like Will Jacks, who's on the cusp of being a very special player, gets a proper run. So someone can step up and benefit from him not being there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Paul. It's about the likes of Sam Curran taking role responsibility. He was excellent in the last World T20. Liam Livingstone giving him a permanent role in that middle order. Saying to Liam at the start of the tour, you're batting number 5. This is your role. You're going to be our matchman and all-rounder. Harry Brook, another one coming back into cricket. Will Jacks, just mentioned there. So, the door closes for Ben, but it will open for somebody to step up and take responsibility. And try and be a matchman like Ben Stokes has been for a number of years for him. Yeah. So yes, it's a disappointing announcement today, but I think there'll be somebody in there going, right, it's my turn to take the name in lights. And hopefully for somebody like Liam Livingstone, I think it's really, really important.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.